You're Spider-Man.
Costume gives it away, huh? Look, you look pretty important, Max.
How do you know my name?
It's written on your badge.
I'm a nobody.
Hey, you're not a nobody. You're somebody.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Andrew Garfield performances.
With the world so set on tearing itself apart, it doesn't seem like such a bad thing to me to want to put a little bit of it back together.
For this list, we'll be looking at the range the British and American actor has to offer. This is your official spoiler alert for the few spoilers ahead. What is your favorite thing you've seen Andrew Garfield in? Let us know in the comments below. Number 10. Silence. Martin Scorsese is known for making masterpieces, and Silence is no different. In this epic historical drama, Garfield plays a Jesuit priest alongside actors Liam Neeson and Adam Driver.
They have us. We comfort them.
How much longer can we do that?
We asked for this mission, Francisco. We prayed for this.
Yet the actor's performance still shines bright among his co-stars. Garfield took his art to the extreme, and he reported he lost 40 pounds to portray Sebastião Rodrigues.
Yeah, so we had these 7 days, and it was so full of this kind of, divine attempt to pray and to meditate and to get close to those deep inner voices and the spiritual kind of exploration we were doing.
His dedication definitely paid off as it translated into a truly emotional performance. Though the role isn't typical for the actor, we're glad he was the one who took it on.
You're wrong. They worship God. God, our Lord. They praise the name of Deus.
That's just another word for a God they never knew.
Number 9. Boy A. After 14 years in juvie, Eric Wilson re-enters society with a second chance under his new identity, Jack Burridge.
They said I could choose my own name.
That's right.
Any name.
You got one?
I can't make up my mind.
However, a good deed garners negative attention and threatens Jack's chances of starting over. It's a demanding role that requires its star to dig deep to uncover Jack's complicated web of emotions. Garfield easily won audiences over with his heartfelt and sincere portrayal.
Now look at you, who's doing so well.
Come on, Terry.
No, come on, you. You're out there, saving lives, working, got yourself a girlfriend.
It's one of his finest performances, and the authenticity he puts into the character hits like a punch to the gut.
I would have forgiven you.
Would you?
Given time.
He won a well-deserved BAFTA, and supposedly it's this role that helped put him on the map, at least in the UK, and quite rightly too. Number 8. Breathe. Garfield has shown off his chops playing fictional characters, but in more recent years, he has taken on a lot of roles based on real people. In this 2017 film, he portrays Robin Cavendish, who was an advocate for people with disabilities that was paralyzed himself by polio.
I either go on living here or leave here and possibly die.
He stars alongside the Crown actress Claire Foy. Their shared chemistry took the biographical drama to another level of emotion.
That was interesting.
He really brings the character to life as we watch polio change the man. Thanks to both the prosthetic makeup and his acting skills, Garfield is barely recognizable by the end, but that only serves to make the performance even more convincing.
I don't want to just survive. I want to truly live.
Number 7. Angels in America. In 2017, Garfield joined the star-studded cast of this Marianne Elliott-helmed production at London's National Theatre.
My name is Prior Walter.
I know that.
Explain.
You're alive. I'm not. We both have the same name. What do you want me to explain?
He played Prior Walter in this Tony Kushner play, a young man living with AIDS during the height of the epidemic in 1980s New York. As always, Garfield has an exceptional ability to get into his character's psyche and channel deep emotions in a striking and affecting way, and this role is no different.
Still. Bless me anyway. I want more life. I can't help myself, I do.
Whether he's depicting heartache and pain or optimism and hope, It's impossible to remain unmoved anytime he graces the stage. Critics singled out Garfield's performance, calling it a career highlight and earning him an Olivier nomination. Meanwhile, his 2018 Broadway reprisal of Pryor nabbed him the Tony for Best Actor in a Play.
It's a sight to see, and I want to be around to see it. I plan to be. I hope to be.
Number 6. The Eyes of Tammy Faye. Jim Bakker was best known for being a televangelist and a con artist.
It was the biggest stretch I've ever had to do in terms of creating a character, and so it was very, very challenging. But yeah, a beautiful thing.
As a public figure, he certainly had a huge personality, which Garfield portrayed perfectly in this 2021 biographical drama.
You cannot expect to have abundancy coming back to you. If you aren't giving, you're gonna have a harvest of misery.
Both Garfield and his co-star Jessica Chastain, who plays the titular role and Baker's wife, are practically unrecognizable in character. But outside of hair and makeup, the actor really sends the role home by matching the fraudster's mannerisms.
We wanted to really just cling to each other and seek God, but it won't stop. And we're getting really thousands of letters. And people said, we want to hear from you, Jim and Tammy. We want to know what went on. We want to know where you are, how you feel.
It's not unreasonable to say that he's heading into the peak of his career, considering the work he's been doing in the 2020s. Number 5. Never Let Me Go. The story of this romantic tragedy is set in a dystopian world based on Kazuo Ishiguro's novel of the same name. Garfield acts alongside fellow British talents Keira Knightley and Carey Mulligan as people whose fates are already predetermined for them.
Suppose for a second this rumor is true, that there is a special arrangement for Helsham students if they're in love.
The movie doesn't exactly set the characters up for happy endings, so there was no shortage of emotional moments throughout.
To use our art from Helsham to look into our souls, which would verify that we deserved a deferral.
The scene where Garfield's Tommy D finds out his life won't be spared was nothing short of heartbreaking to watch. 2010 was really a breakout year for the rising star, with roles that really put him on the map as an actor to keep an eye on.
It's been 2 weeks since I lost him.
Number 4. The Amazing Spider-Man. Recasting Peter Parker in the 2010s was a controversial move, to say the least. Andrew's performance as the friendly neighborhood hero wasn't well received by everyone in 2012.
I think most people would say that he was providing a public service.
Most people would be wrong.
But since the release of Spider-Man No Way Home, the script has seemingly flipped, with people reevaluating and loving the actor Spidey right now.
To work with them is honestly the highlight of my career.
Me and Toby arrived and all of their arms were just open.
Even though he was a bit old for the role at the time, he was still able to bring life to parts of Peter Parker that just weren't shown in the Tobey Maguire rendition, like his goofiness and extreme intelligence.
Hey, I'm sorry, I'm running a bit late. I got stuck in some traffic.
We just hope the newfound Garfield love will lead to the amazing Spider-Man 3 that we all deserved, especially Garfield. Number 3. The Social Network. Eduardo Saverin helped create Facebook from the ground up with Mark Zuckerberg in the 2000s.
Are you alright? I need you. I'm here for you. Now I need the algorithm used to rank chess players.
Unfortunately, when Facebook was gaining success, the CEO of what's now known as Meta had Saverin's shares diluted to cut him out of the venture. We can't imagine how that must have felt, but Andrew Garfield could.
So I wondered why he was coming to me and not his roommates, Dustin Moskovitz and Chris Hughes. They were programmers.
His acting in The Social Network was spectacular, but the scene after he learned his stake was diluted was truly award-worthy. We could feel every ounce of anger and hurt while watching him.
I was your only friend. Yet one friend.
His supporting performance even got him nominated for a BAFTA and a Golden Globe. Number 2. Hacksaw Ridge. Though his father is Jewish and his mother was, quote, a kind of pantheist, Garfield is no stranger to taking on Christian roles.
I won't be a medic. I figure I'll be saving people, not killing them.
I have to go to work. I'm gonna be late.
2016 saw him appear in a film where he took on the role of a Jesuit priest, as well as one set during the Second World War, where he played a Seventh-day Adventist. Desmond Doss enlists in the Army as a combat medic after the Pearl Harbor attack, and is met with a bunch of men that don't want him there because of his beliefs.
I'm different, I know that, but I'm not gonna pretend to be something I'm not. I am what I am.
Even in the face of adversity, however, he sticks it out and ends up saving a lot of lives.
With the world so set on tearing itself apart, it doesn't seem like such a bad thing to me to want to put a little bit of it back together.
The actor gives us a full range of emotions, from the highest highs of finding love to the lowest lows of meeting death in this one. In other words, Hacksaw Ridge has no shortage of feels. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Red Riding, the year of our Lord 1974. In an early role, Eddie Dunford gets wrapped up in the Yorkshire Ripper killings.
Claire Kempley, Jeanette Garland, and a Ridyard girl, right back to 1969.
Right, so he's 22, right? So therefore he would have been 16 when Susan Ridyard went missing, right?
So?
Under the Silver Lake. As Sam, Andrew's emotional range is on full display, and it's terrifying.
Rub Dean's head and wait under Newton. Rub Dean's head and wait under Newton. Rub Dean's head and wait under Newton.
99 Homes. Garfield masterfully shows the hardships of the 2007 to 2009 Great Recession.
We've been getting our eviction notices. I was in court yesterday.
Yeah.
And the judge informed me that I got 30 days to file for an appeal. And that's what I intend to do.
Mainstream. We needed unhinged, bleach blonde, glittery-eyed Garfield during 2020.
Don't eat shoes, don't eat skateboards, don't eat nail polish, eat the art. Eat the art, eat the art, eat the art. It tastes good.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Tick Tick Boom. Jonathan Larson rose to posthumous fame for his musical Rent. But before that, his previous work also addressed social issues, including the focus of this entry, which is based on the semi-autobiographical musical of the same name.
What do you do?
I'm the future of musical theater, Scott. Welcome. I'm gonna get another drink.
When Lin-Manuel Miranda first started casting for the role of Larson, he knew he was interested in Garfield, despite the actor's lack of singing ability.
I was wrong too.
Say you were wrong too.
Say I was wrong about
You being wrong.
when you rang to say that
The ring was the wrong thing to bring.
if I meant what I said when I said rings bored me.
So after the director told him about the project, the actor decided to get singing lessons in order to do the role justice. And we just gotta say, wow!
They're singing happy birthday, you just want to lay down and cry. Not just another birthday, it's 3090. Why?
It's almost startling how well he's able to match Jonathan Larson's movements and behaviors, especially during his performance of the song 3090. Garfield has already won a Golden Globe for his role, and we expect to see him receive a few more awards for this one. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.